Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we are jumping headfirst into the world of One Piece to rank the ultimate source of power, the devil fruits.
So, in a world just overflowing with insane abilities, what truly sits at the very top? We're about to find out. We are counting down the 25 strongest devil fruits, these legendary items that grant immense reality-bending powers. But they always come with a catch.
Okay, before we get into the list, we gotta cover the one big rule. It's super simple, but it changes everything. You eat one of these things, you get an incredible power, but you can never swim again. You're cursed by the sea. Simple as that. And remember, they come in three main flavors. You've got paramecia, which mess with your body, zoan, which let you turn into an animal, and the super rare logia types, which literally turn you into an element, like fire or ice. Got it? Good. Let's get this countdown started.
All right, let's kick things off with our first block, numbers 25 down to 21. At 25, we have the Mochi Mochi no Mi. Yeah, you can become and control super sticky, weaponized mochi. Kind of weird, but effective. Then at 24, the Bara Bara no Mi, which makes you totally immune to being cut. Super useful. Number 23, you know this one, the classic Gomu Gomu no Mi, giving its user that famous rubber body. Coming in at 22 is the Ito Ito no Mi, letting you create and control these nearly invisible strings, basically turning people into your puppets. And to round out this first group at 21, we've got the Uo Uo no Mi, model Seru, which lets you transform into a massive, mythical azure dragon. Not a bad start, huh?
Okay, moving right along into our next set, numbers 20 to 16. And these are all about manipulation. At number 20, we've got the Hobi Hobi no Mi, and this one is just terrifying. You touch someone, they become a toy, and everyone just forgets they ever existed. Wild. At 19, the Maramaro no Mi petrifies anyone who feels love or lust for the user. Then at 18, our first logia on the list, the Suna Suna no Mi, giving you total control over sand. Number 17 is the Kage Kage no Mi, letting you literally steal and control people's shadows. And at 16, the Hito Hito no Mi, model Daibutsu, which transforms you into a giant golden Buddha statue. Talk about an imposing figure. All right, we are now knocking on the door of the top 10, and the powers are getting absolutely game-changing. At number 15, the Kira Kira no Mi gives you a body coated in impenetrable diamond. Pretty sweet defense. Then at 14, the Doku Doku no Mi lets you produce and control all sorts of deadly poisons. Coming in at 13 is the legendary Ope Ope no Mi, often called the ultimate devil fruit. You can create a room and basically play surgeon on anything inside. At number 12, we've got the Soru Soru no Mi, which lets you manipulate souls and lifespans. And just missing the top 10, at number 11 is the Nikyu Nikyu no Mi. This one can repel anything you touch, not just objects, but even abstract things like pain itself. Insane. And here we go, cracking the top 10. At number 10, it's the Goro Goro no Mi, a logia fruit that gives you total and complete control over lightning. This thing was once considered straight up invincible. You can move at lightning speed, throw down massive electrical storms, and you're pretty much untouchable. It's basically the power of a god. At number 9, we have the Gasu Gasu no Mi. Now I know what you're thinking. Gas? It might not sound as cool as lightning, but trust me, its applications are horrifying. Imagine being able to just remove the oxygen from the air around your enemies, or create massive explosions out of thin air. You're controlling the very atmosphere they need to breathe. It's a silent, terrifying power. Coming in hot at number 8 is the Zushi Zushi no Mi. This is a paramecia, but its power is on a completely different level. We're talking total control over gravity. You can pin entire armies to the ground without lifting a finger. You can levitate battleships. Heck, you can even pull meteorites down from outer space and just drop them on your enemies. The scale of destruction here is just mind-boggling. For number 7, we've got the Hai Hai no Mi. This logia gives you mastery over ice, and the power is so immense it can freeze huge stretches of the ocean solid in an instant. We've even seen it permanently change the climate of an entire island, turning half of it into a frozen wasteland. That's not just combat power, that's world-altering power. Taking the number 6 spot is an absolute icon, the Mera Mera no Mi, the logia fruit that gives you the power of fire. I mean, what more is there to say? It's pure, awesome offensive power. You can wipe out entire fleets with giant fireballs and become a walking inferno, a classic for a reason. All right, let's kick off our top 5. And we're starting with one of the rarest fruits you'll ever see, the Tori Tori no Mi,
model Phoenix. This isn't just any mythical Zoan. Sure, you get to fly, which is cool, but its real power? Those blue flames of regeneration. They let you heal from pretty much any wound instantly. It makes you practically indestructible. Just missing out on the top 3, at number 4 we have a fruit that's said to have the single highest offensive power of any devil fruit, period. The Magu Magu no Mi. This logia turns its user into pure magma. We're talking heat so intense it can vaporize icebergs in a second, and is so powerful it can literally burn fire. It's just absolute undeniable lethality. And now, the top 3. Kicking it off at number 3 is the Gura Gura no Mi. This Paramecia fruit turns its user into an earthquake man. They can literally crack the air itself, sending devastating shockwaves through the land, the sea, everything. And look, this isn't just hype. The fruit's reputation is so fearsome that Fleet Admiral Sengoku himself went on record saying it has the power to literally destroy the world. Think about that. A single power capable of ending everything. Our runner-up at number 2 is the Yami Yami no Mi. And this one has a uniquely sinister vibe. It's called the most demonic of all fruits for a reason. It lets you control darkness that basically acts like a black hole, sucking everything in. But here's the kicker, the most terrifying part. It can completely nullify the powers of other devil fruit users just by touching them. It's the ultimate trump card. And here we are. At number 1, the Pika Pika no Mi, a logia that grants its user the power of light itself. You can fire laser beams, create weapons out of pure energy, but that's not why it's number 1. The real reason? You can move and attack at the speed of light. That makes you, theoretically, the fastest person alive. I mean, seriously, how do you even begin to fight something you can't see coming? And this just shows you the different ways you can get to the top, right? You've got the Gura Gura no Mi, which is just pure world-ending destructive force. Then you have the Yami Yami no Mi, this terrifyingly strategic power that just cancels out everyone else. And finally, the Pika Pika no Mi, with its untouchable, overwhelming speed. It's pure destruction versus pure strategy versus pure speed. 3 different paths to ultimate power. So there you have it, our countdown of the 25 most powerful abilities in the entire One Piece world. We've seen powers that can control minds, the elements, even reality itself. So now the question is for you. If you could have any one of them, which one would you choose? Let us know down in the comments.